Myth: you can't modify child support or custody orders. Fact: child support and custody orders can be modified if there's a significant change in circumstances, such as changes in income or the child's needs. So I'm going to come at you in two directions with this. One, from an amicable standpoint, and from maybe where you don't agree. So if you guys agree and you want to modify terms of child support or custody orders or anything, we can simply do that through filing a stipulation or a modification to your judgment. You guys say, Tim, this is what we agreed to in the past. This is what we want to change. Maybe what are some of the ones we did this month? Increase in spouse support, decrease in spouse support, increase in child support, stopping spouse support altogether, changing some custody terms. We had someone who they were going to sell the house and split the proceeds. Now he wants to keep the house and use the pension as a buyout. All of these things can be modified post-judgment as long as you guys agree. We draft a stipulation, you sign it, we file it, done deal. To these notes that I'd come up with, if it's not amicable, and let's say you want to modify child support or custody orders, you do have to have, you have to file a motion, you have to state the facts, state the reasons. Maybe, you have a 80-20 custody order and child support is attached to that, but then I'm sorry, let me back up. You have a 50-50 timeshare and child support's calculated based on 50%. So it's lower than it normally would, but your spouse hasn't seen your kids in 3 months or 3 years or whatever. And you're like, hey, we need to modify the custody because not only is he not seeing the kids, but he's paying child support. I shouldn't say he, but he's, the child support's being paid based on 50%, and it should be much more if it's, closer to 100%. So if those were, if you talk to your spouse and you guys talked about that and like, no, I'm not going to agree to changing that, then that's when you would probably get an attorney, draft a motion, file it, get a court date, present your facts to court, and see what the judge says about